Alright, welcome everybody. Hopefully this camera isn't frozen today. We'll just do a quick little wave and just double check and see if the camera is frozen. Hopefully it isn't. Hopefully it's still showing my movement. It looks like it is. I'll have to keep an eye on the views just to make sure. Hope everybody's having a good day today. We definitely appreciate you stopping in for the live stream. The reason I'm streaming today is because Captain Eagle Aviator has quite the busy schedule this week, and it looks like he might not be able to stay long. So therefore, I want to go ahead and get this stream in just in case it does not happen the way we anticipated this weekend. So I'll handle that. Also, Friday we have a very special guest. It's going to be visiting a sim amongst many. This gentleman is a real airline pilot, typed in many aircraft, most importantly the 737, so we definitely going to love to hear his feedback and see what he thinks. So we'll welcome him again on Friday. It'll be, I think it's 2:30 Zulu time, 2:30 Zulu time. So currently we're in the cold and dark state of the sim. We'll call it the flight deck. And we'll go ahead and just want a reminder to everyone, we're purely doing this for fun. We're not trying to train you guys or on any type of flight behavior. This is purely for fun, and it always is. So we'll go ahead and get some power into the flight deck here so we can kind of see what we're doing. It's very hard to see in the current state. So we'll go ahead and I'll try to talk you guys through it. We already checked the circuit breakers and everything upon entryway of getting into the flight deck here. So right now, as we said, we're at cold and dark here in Boston. So we'll go ahead and get the battery power on. And we have ground power available.
We'd like to welcome all passengers on this service and advise that this flight is now boarding. Please have your boarding pass available to assist us with your entry on board the aircraft.
Alright, now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and get some light on in here so we can see what we're doing, because we got battery power here. Standby power is good. Ground power, we're on. Ground power is available. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we do have it. So we'll go ahead and get some backlighting here on the overhead. And we'll go ahead and get the panel backlight here. Get this nice and bright. We'll go ahead and get the position steady light on and let them know we're in the aircraft currently. And it is occupied. So go ahead and start working on these IRSs, getting them aligned. We'll wait for them to do their job. Go ahead and get the yaw damper on. We'll go ahead and get the emergency lights on. No smoking. Looks like they're still loading fuel in the aircraft, so we'll hold off on the fasten seatbelt here. We'll go ahead and get our electric hydraulic pumps on. We'll go ahead and get our window heat on. We'll get our trim air on. Recirc fans both left and right. Isolation valve to open. Go ahead and get our bleeds on. And we'll start running some of our tests here. So we'll start with our APU test. Make sure the lights are illuminated. Let's go ahead and remove these things here. I think these things are very interesting. So we have these throughout the sim. Removed before flight, so we'll get these here. And this is specifically for the flight crew, so we'll get that right there. Looks like our IRSs have aligned, so that's a good thing. Atlas 1021, hello, welcome to the stream. Drew Stone 77, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? I hope you guys are having a good day today. Drew Stone, we got to get back on that GTA. Definitely do. Guys, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in and supporting the channel. We got to get back on that GTA, Drew. Got some money now, thanks to Drew Stone. We've been playing around with the GTA, so he helped me get a lot of money, so back playing video games. All right, so let's continue on with the test. So we got 3 fires. Go ahead and disable the fire bell. We got 3 lit right here at the bottom. So engine 1, engine 2, and the APU. So that's good. We're going to check our APU left and right, which is our squibs. Looking good. We're going to check our cargo fire. And again, we'll go ahead and disable that alarm. Good, that lights up. We'll go ahead and check our stall warnings. That seems to be fine. And that was Mach 1 and 2. That's good to go. We'll go ahead and check our weather radar here, so just watch the test.
Monitor Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
TCAS test. Pass.
Okay, the TCAS test is passed, so that's a good thing. We'll continue on. We'll go ahead and test the attend button. Excellent, we know that works. We'll check our ground proximity warning system.
Flight slow.
Hold up.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Sink rate. Don't sink.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
1,000, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Excellent, so we know that's working. We'll go ahead and test our oxygen test. So 100%, we'll verify that by checking our altitude here, our oxygen pressure here, just make sure everything is good. So that's looking good. Drew Stone, I'm down. Let me know when. Orange County 737 Sim. Hello there, Captain. Orange County 737 Sim. Big ups, man. How are you? Atlas. Oh, wow. Working stick shakers. Where can I get one of those? These are actually, bought these off the internet, buddy. If you search on the internet, you can find them. Orange County 737 Sim, guys. If you don't know who he is, well, let me tell you who he is. This guy helped me. He's got a sim just like mine's. He had his first. He's actually interfaced. A lot of his parts are OEM and out of the real aircraft. And this lovely throttle quadrant here that I'm in love with, obsessed with, I actually got it from him. He interfaced it. So he's the genius behind a lot of these systems working inside the sim. He's helped me with a lot from start to finish. Great guy right there. I wish he'd throw up a YouTube page or something. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. So we run our test. It looks like we got fuel in the aircraft, so we'll go ahead and put the fasten seatbelt sign on. And we'll go ahead and get the aft fuel on. We'll go ahead and fire up the APU here. Get on some APU power. So while we're working on that, we'll wait for the low oil pressure light to extinguish. And we'll go ahead and run our light test really quick. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. Everything is illuminated. Just want to confirm that everything is lit up as it's supposed to be. Excellent. That's good. Good. And I want to go ahead and check the flaps here in the leading edge devices. Excellent. Voice recorder. Good. And all right. Hope everybody's having a good day. Really do. So we could change the views here, which is a good thing, courtesy of Eagle Aviator. He allowed that to happen. The only thing we don't have is the, we'll go ahead and clear that master caution, is the lights for the, well, the camera for the FMC. I got to get another GoPro, so. What was I going to do here? Lost my train of thought. My favorite view. Go ahead and change the view. Orange County 737 Sim says, doing well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Absolutely, man. Thank you for everything you've done for me that does not get noticed, that they don't know about. So thank you, my friend. So I'll be right back. Let me grab the other EFB here so I can program the FMC for you guys. So, excellent. I probably didn't really need to grab it, but you know what? Just because I want to leave that up right there, so let's see if we can, okay, felt it. Looks like the APU has started. We got APU on the bus, and I'll switch back views in a second. Let me just get back in here. So today's flight, we got called in to go to LaGuardia, and then from LaGuardia we'll come back up and do a turnaround out of LaGuardia back to Boston, and then we'll end up in Newark today. So that's what we're anticipating. Smooth skies, allegedly. We don't have weather radar, so we really don't know for sure. So let's go ahead and get that view back up real quick for you guys. Number one, because it looks like in the Discord that was voted the most famous view that everybody likes. Looks like our screens is just a tad bit off. You guys are about to see something really awkward here, but just pretend like you didn't see it. Pretend like it didn't happen on your screen. So just gonna make some minor adjustments here. And like I said, you guys didn't see that. It still looks a bit off. Okay, I think that's better. Let's hope that's better. I just really hate bringing out a mouse in something like this because it definitely breaks the immersion. I see 4 switches on the ground proximity warning panel. RAS installed. Yes, that is correct. So that is your flaps inhibited switch, gear inhibited switch, terrain inhibited switch, and runway inhibited switch, which hopefully we don't have to use those. So let's proceed on. Oops. We do have a company route today, and I wish you guys can see this, but unfortunately you can't. So we're currently in Boston. You guys can't see me program the FMC here. I do apologize. I will get a camera soon. Just these GoPros are really expensive, and we're going to LaGuardia, so that's KLGA, and then company code 01. So we're going to put that in there and implement that. So we're Southwest Airlines 8317. So we'll go ahead and implement Southwest Airlines 8317 there. We'll go ahead and activate that, execute that. Looking good. We'll come on over here to our first officer CDU, and we'll go ahead and enter today's date, which I do believe today is the 13th of July. So we're going to implement that right there. So something happened here. Let me see something. Don't know why it didn't take. Well, let's come over here and see what the issue is. Let's see something here. You're about to see something else really, really funny, but pretend you didn't see it, and we're all good. I don't think this was opened. Yeah, so you didn't see that. I didn't see that. Nobody's seen that, right? We're all good. It's a good thing. So we'll come back here and find ourselves again so I can keep up with the chat. And keep an eye on the views. When Flyer Rookie steps into Best Buy, they have a GoPro waiting for him every time. Yeah. All right, so we'll come here. Looks like everything populated as it should. Now, we do need this, so we need to pull up our flight time. Is about 55 minutes. So we're just shy of 60 minutes, so we'll go 55 over here, and we'll implement that as our flight time. We'll go back. We'll go to request. We'll go to weather. We want to get our actual weather here in Boston, so we're going to get here. Kind of difficult squeezing over the throttle here. We'll go actual. We'll send that. VHF is in progress. We'll go ahead and work on our departure and arrival. It looks like they have us departing runway 4. We didn't get this stuff set up, and let's get this stuff set up here because I failed to set this stuff up. We'll go ahead and clear that. Looks like we got our ACARS message. We're going to view the weather. We're going to print that. We only need 1 copy today because I am flying solo. But the passengers don't know that, which is a good thing. They think there's 2 of us in here. The flight deck door is closed, and it is locked, so they can't see us. So I'm just gonna, what happened here? Create, import. All right, now we'll do that. Oops. Sorry guys, yeah, I should have had this up and running prior, but I didn't. Just bear with me, and I'll just check the chat in a second. Just get myself prepared. The good thing is the passengers haven't started boarding yet, so you know we can make some mistakes here because they haven't got on the aircraft, so they're not antsy just yet. So go ahead and close that. Hop 3 is our start for today, so go ahead and pin that. I think they have us coming in on runway 4, which is fine. We'll take 4 as our arrival. No VATSIM today, only because I'll explain in a second. So take the ILS 4. It'd be nice to take the river approach. You guys would probably love that, but we're not going to do that. Parallel to Hudson. It's quite the view if you guys haven't seen it. Orange County 737 send those. He's a native New Yorker. Drew Stone knows he's a native New Yorker, so they definitely know about that. All right, excellent. We got that up right there. So I'm gonna go here to my do this to this other EFB here. That way I can keep the chat up, and keep an eye on you guys. Got to run back to work. I'll catch the replay. All right, Drew Stone, appreciate you, bud. We'll catch you later today. I got to grab some lunch. Be back. All right, Orange County 737 Sim. We will catch you later. Thank you guys for jumping in and supporting the channel. See you guys when you get back. So go ahead and pull this up here. Oh, we got APU on the bus, guys. Apologize about that. Go ahead and get our bleed. APU bleed on. We now are on APU, which is good. And we'll proceed with setting up the FMC here. Let's just look at this really fast. Put this right here. Nothing coming out of gas prevents. Okay. So it looks like today's altimeter is going to be 3030. So we'll go ahead and set 3030 here. Great. And we'll do the same thing for the first officer since he's not with us today, which is typically myself. So I have to handle this one. Sean, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping in to support the channel, man. Hope you're having a good day today. Okay, so we got that set. Now we can go ahead and look at this departure here. It looks like we'll be departing runway 4. So let's go ahead and set up the departure and arrivals here. So depart 4, what do we have here? 4 right. And by the PATSS 5, so we'll do that. We'll execute that, and we'll go to our arrival. And again, I do apologize that you guys are not able to see the FMC. I just need to get another GoPro, which I have not done yet. So we're going for the ILS 4 via the Hop 3. And we'll go and execute that. Just take a look at this real quick. So no VATSIM today because I'm by myself, and I want to explain why I won't go on VATSIM by myself. So what is this? Execute that. So we'll come back over here to first off the DFDMU. We'll go to request. We'll pull up TODC, select the runway, and we got 4 right. Put that in the box, confirm there. We'll go to next page here. We'll auto calculate the winds, let them do the work for us. Excellent, that's in there. We'll go look at our, let's see, what is our takeoff? Wait. Looks like 63.6. Not too bad. 63.6, we're going for optimum thrust. We'll go flaps 5 for departure. We'll go ahead and request that information. Just take a look at this stuff. We're going to get our fix in here for Boston in the event that we have an engine out. Just want to make sure that we have our rings in place here. Excellent. Look like that information is back, which is greatly appreciated. So we go ahead and clear that, pull that up. Sorry about that loud burst, and we'll print that. So we got our fix in for Boston. We'll go ahead and do our fix for LaGuardia. Put that in there. Excellent. Now we'll go to our performance page here and pull up some of our calculations. James, good morning from India. Welcome, James. Welcome to the channel. James, you're going to be really excited about this news, man. You're going to be, I think you will be really excited. You'll enjoy this one. So Friday we have a special visitor coming to the sim. He's a U.S.-based real airline pilot who's type rated on the 737, 757, 767, and also the A320, which he's currently flying. He will be visiting us Friday at 2:30 Zulu time, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Very excited about that, James, and you guys can go away at it. Welcome to the stream. Guys, if you guys don't know, the reason why I say that, James is a real-world pilot, real-world airline pilot. So when he comes, his knowledge is always appreciated. So we'll go here and start filling in some of this information. Zero fuel weight is 57.1. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. Looks like our reserves for this flight is going to be 3.1. So we'll go 3.1. Awesome. Cost index for today's flight is going to be 76. So we're going to be doing burning some fuel. Flight level today is going to be, what we have here is, it's only cruising at 160, which is fine, low altitude. Execute that, so we go ahead and get 16,000 set here, and it is in the pressurization panel. So we go to our cruise winds here, our average winds, which we'll grab from the top of climb. So 270.23, put that in there. Our ISO deviation for today is going to be 16. Go to our N1 limits here. Our old is going to be 21 degrees. And let's take a look. Did I not print that? Guess not. Excellent, there it is. And let's take a look at the performance here, which I actually did. My apologies. So it looks like our takeoff, 1920 takeoff performance, 13th of July 2021, 1920 UTC time, Southwest Airlines 8317, the Boeing 737-800, CFM 56-7 Bravo 26 engines, departing Boston today on runway 4 right. Current conditions are dry, flaps 5 for departure. D-rate takeoff of 1 at 31 degrees Celsius and a 92.5% N1. Air conditioner will be on, anti-ice is off, not required. QNH 1016, winds 80 at 9 knots. Got a, let's see, we have no crosswind today. We just got a 9-knot headwind. And current temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. Takeoff max is 64.0. Our actual takeoff weight is 63.6, so we're under there, which is great. We got a margin of 1,264 meters, center of gravity of 22.9, and we'll go ahead and get 5.15 set. And good, 5.15 is set. V1 137, VR 138, and V2 145. So we'll go ahead and get 145 set in the box here. Excellent. So sorry, 138. My apologies. All right. Now what do we need here? So we're departing. Where are we on this map? All right. So they gave us 4 right. So that'll be a course of 35 degrees. So we'll go 35. Go 35, help the first officer out since he's not here today. We'll go 35 on the heading, and we're set. So 35 3 times. Go ahead and clear that. Get the rest of these fuel pumps on. Should be good to go. So according to our performance here, get back to the chat here. Good morning. Okay, landed technically yesterday night, but yesterday was like 50 minutes ago. Sean says, dang, he's got all the ratings, sounds like Captain Chemtrails. James, are you thinking of getting a PPL? Me? Oh, no. For me? No, I can go up in jet anytime for the most part. So no, James, I'm all right, buddy. All right, so we want to look at here our performance here. So 31 degrees, and he said a D-rate takeoff of 1, and we'll go ahead with a normal climb out. So the takeoff page here, we're going to enter our V speed, so 137. 138 and 145. Oops. The way ProSim calculates things, it's completely wrong. We shouldn't do it in this order, flaps 5 for departure, but I got to do what works best for the sim. That's not my fault. So that's the way they call for it. So we'll come back here. We'll go ahead and look at the legs here. So take a look at the plan and see what we have here. So we'll run through this, guys, together. Just take a look at our departure. Something looks funny right there. Something isn't right. Zoom in here. This is why we take a look at this stuff. Okay. Top of climb. Interesting. All right, let's look at this real quick. This is why we take a look at these things. Go look at this arrival real quick. And just want to see something here. So go ahead and close that. execute that. Just cleaning up some stuff here because something looked kind of funny. So we'll start this all over again. Just double check here. So that's not right. Okay. Arrival 4. Heart. Okay, get rid of this discon. Sorry guys, gotta clean this up here. Looks like something's wrong with my departure out of here. Keep that. Sorry, go here. Here. So, oops, get rid of this. Get rid of this. And let's see something here. Okay, that looks better. All right, excellent. So we are set on that. Let's get back to the chat here. They're actually pretty good questions. How does ProSim work in Microsoft? Let's see, back up here. So how do you load into the how do y'all load into the sim, like as far as the flight plan or the actual plane? Like which plane do you pick in the menu from the okay, from the physics reason. Okay, so the plane is the flight models by ProSim. That's the flight model. That's the plane that we use. We're gonna go ahead and try to get these engines started here at the gate. So we'll go ahead and contact ground or the ramp here. Is it okay for us to go ahead and try to turn engines 2 followed by 1 here at the gate, because we've been having trouble getting these engines started as of late? All right, excellent. We're good to turn 2, then 1. So we'll go ahead and turn it 2. So we'll go ahead and get the anti-collision light on and let them know out there on the ground that something is about to happen. Either the aircraft is getting ready to push back or we are getting ready to turn the engine. So we'll give them a second or two to get out the way. Got to get the flight directors on my side and the flight directors on the first officer side. Our initial climb out is 1010,000 per ATC. Allegedly, even though we don't have any ATC, we're not going online, so we'll go ahead and turn the ground. And start valve is open. N2 on the rise, 10% in the box at 25%. N2 will go ahead and introduce fuel. And hopefully that low oil pressure light will extinguish around 43% N2. So we're going to bring fuel in just a tad bit early here, just because our software we use doesn't always work with Microsoft. So we'll keep our hand here just in case we have to cut the fuel until we have a successful start. We'll go ahead and monitor Gen 2 here. So at 38%, hopefully 43, that low oil pressure light extinguished on the upper ECAS. It doesn't look like it's going to do it, so we're not going to have a good start. So we're going to go ahead and cut the fuel now. And looks like we're going to have to play with this today. And again, we're turning 2 to ground. Start valve is open. N2 on the rise, 10% in the box. At 25%, we're going to introduce fuel. I figured it was custom-made model. Nice. That's always something I wondered about home cockpits. So we're at 24.7% N2. We're going to introduce fuel now. Again, we're looking for that low oil pressure light to extinguish around 43.3% N2. So we'll see. And we'll keep our hands in here again on the fuel cutoff. And it looks like these engines are not going to behave today, so we'll go ahead and cut the fuel. And we'll give it a try a third time. Let's see if the third time is a charm. This is one of the most annoying things ever. So turning 2, engine start. Start valve is open, N2 on the rise, 15% in the box and climbing, 25% again, guys. We'll go ahead and introduce that fuel. See if we get a good start. So fuel has been introduced. Keep our hands here. And low oil pressure light extinguished. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that went away. So that is a good thing. That's a positive sign. So we should see some type of indication up here, which we just got it. 401, so that's a good thing. And we'll go ahead and notify ground. Well, the ramp, not ground. So is it okay for us to turn 1 now? We've got 2 successfully started. Are we clear to start turn 2, turn 1? Excellent. Turning 1. Engine start, solenoid kick back to off position on its own. That means we got a good start. So now we'll go ahead and turn 1. Start valve is open. Again, guys, N2 is on the rise, 10% in the box. At 25% N2, we'll go ahead and introduce fuel. And 23, 24, we're just going to do a tad bit early here, and 25.2, right on time. So I keep our hands here just in case we have an issue. We can go ahead and kill that. Third time is a charm. Ah, yes it was. Let's hope that we get a good start out of this one as well so we can be on our way. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Looks like engine 1 is going to give us trouble, so we'll go ahead and cut the fuel. And we'll try again. So turn in 1. Engine start valve is open. N2 rotation, 10% in the box and climbing. Looking for 25% N2 so we can introduce fuel. And we got it. Let's introduce fuel. This is attempt number 2. This is why we started in the gate here. And looks like the low oil pressure light did extinguish here. So that is a good sign. We'll go ahead and monitor that up here. And we're looking for the indication that we do have gen power on the bus. And once that engine starts, solenoid kicks back to the off position, we know we are good to go and we can carry on with the next phase of our flights. Excellent. Looks like the solenoid kicked back to the off position, so we are okay. We'll go ahead and turn the auto brakes to RTO. Auto brakes is light, disarm light has extinguished, so that is good. We'll go ahead and ding the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We'd like to welcome you aboard Flight 8317 with services from Boston to LaGuardia. Our actual flight time today is 55 minutes, but we are expecting a slight delay when we get to, into the New York airspace. So we ask that you please sit back, relax, and enjoy the safety video that's about to be played. And we'll be pushing back here just shortly, waiting on our clearance from tower. All right, guys, so we've got that set up. We are pretty much good to go. And we can push ourselves back. Just want to, I'm not running any checklists here. Do we have a checklist? Sure. Fly Rookie always has a checklist. Let's go right here. That's the big one. Maybe here. No, maybe it's here. So we have a checklist, but we're not going to follow the checklist. I'm not interested in checklist. So we'll pull up our map here. And let's see where we are. So it looks like we've got a pushback, and we'll go pushback nose to the right. So I'm just going to be away from the chat for 1 second, guys, while I get us set up for our pushback here. So get myself in position to push back. So we're on APU power, just looking good. All right. So we called the pushback truck here. And I'll go ahead and let my seat up a little bit, get me a little higher because I'm sitting too low. Too low for comfort, if you ask me. So what I wanted to explain earlier, that the reason why we're not on VATSIM, so it looks like VATSIM only allows 1 input, and our mic button is actually up here on the glare wing here, on each corner of the glare wing, 1 for the captain, and 1 for the first officer. And being that usually when I fly now, I always have somebody in the sim, so piloted flying is always, we're going to release the parking brake. Parking brake is released. And usually the pilot flying, it will be performed here from the left seat, which you can do it from the right seat, but it's just that much more complicated. If you watch my last video, the RNAV approach into, the wheels inside of a plane. We are now approaching to somewhere. I can't quite remember where exactly we were, but I really botched that up, and it's very hard to do from the first officer seat because we do have a crab to the left here. People who have visited the sim have seen that, so it makes it quite difficult to land. So usually the pilot flying comes from the left seat, and the pilot monitoring comes from the right seat. So the right push to talk button is set on the right glare wing. So that's why we're not on VATSIM, because every time I need to make a transmission to ATC, I have to reach across like this, and I don't want to do that. I don't have a problem up in the air, but yeah. So it looks like we'll stop right here. Where are we going? Where are we going? Stop. So, oops. Like I went off into the field here. So parking brakes, I hope we can get out of here. Wasn't paying attention. So we'll go ahead and give those guys the okay. We are good to go. We'll see you guys later. All right, you can disconnect. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. And they told us to have a safe flight, so that we will do. So we'll go ahead and set flaps 5 for departure. Flaps 5 is set. We'll get these engine start switches to continuous. We'll go ahead and get the runway turn off lights and the taxi light on. With the APU can go off. We get the isolation valve to auto. Get our packs on. Get some air into the cockpit. We'll go ahead and get the probe heat on, and we'll go ahead and turn off the dome light as we don't need it. We'll just run with our map light on here. Hopefully we can get out of this little rut because I think I pushed us back just a tad bit too far. Do you have some kind of system that can sort out the shake of the cockpit landing and stuff? Yeah, so I actually have 2 transducers in the seat which vibrate. And then I also have some a pair of heavy-duty butt kickers that I have yet to install to shake the platform just a little bit more. But I can tell you that it does shake enough for landings. All right. So I'm just going to get my seat forward here just a little bit more. We're going to go weather radar. We're going to go airport and data on my side. We'll go terrain on the first officer side. We'll keep the V speeds up on the first officer side. And I got the legs page up on my side. Auto brakes to RTO. We're going to reset the fuel flow, which is good. And one thing I didn't look at here is our departure. So let me close this real quick. 1 second. So I should have did that. My apologies. APU is shut down. That's the sound you guys are hearing. So I just want to open up my SID out of here because I didn't look at that. So airport elevation is 19 feet. Okay, so 4 right, climb heading 35 degrees to 520, then direct to Hunt, ends Hunt, then track 0901 course to Herbie, at or above 4,000, and then depicted route to PATSS 5. All right, excellent. So we took a look at our SID transition altitude is 180, which we know that. Great. So always want to look at your SID here, know what you're doing, even if we're not on VATSIM. So just a little bit more information here that I need, guys. Just bear with me 1 second. RNAV out of here. All right, get our airport up. Do you use default weather engines? I purchased Rex, but I haven't used it, so yeah, I do default for now. All right, guys, let's get on out of here. So I'm just gonna leave that light on. I'm gonna leave this light here on because you see if I turn it off, and I also try to turn on the map light a little bit just to add a little bit more light into the cockpit here. And again, I do apologize about the views, and we will get set up for our departure views. So we're going to squawk 3021. We just made that up. That is not a real squawk because we're not on ATC. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of thrust before I release the parking brakes here, just because I know I pushed back just a tad bit too far. Let's see if we can get out of this. Can we? There we go. A little bit of thrust, and anything is possible. Okay, my apologies, guys. Woo, ran over that truck. All right, let me get my maps here in front of me so I can see where we're taxiing to. Again, apologize, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying that view. Trying to get you a little view of everything if we can. Does this work with X-Plane 11? Unfortunately, I've come from X-Plane 11. It would work pretty doggone good. It's a lot more compatible to X-Plane than it is to Microsoft. But the biggest reason why I didn't go to X-Plane is because when Orange County 737 Sim built this OEM throttle quadrant for me, I only had 2 choices. It's either I go with Prepared, which I didn't own, I go with Microsoft, or I go with X-Plane. And if I go with X-Plane, then I'm unable to use the throttle in the future. He'd have to open it back up and go back inside and put a different card. So Yes and no. James, airline. We are Southwest today, as we always are, Southwest. So thank you guys for jumping in and supporting the stream, and talking to us in the chat. We definitely appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to come see this. As we depart quite a long day today. Looks like our total flight today, we're looking at about probably 3 hours and a half here if it's uneventful. Hopefully it is. And, well, we got quite a long day here. Not really long flights, little short legs here. So we'll go from Boston to LaGuardia, and then look like it's cloud. Look like it's raining here. Anybody from the Boston area in the chat? Tell me how the weather is here. Looks pretty cloudy. So are you open to flying out of the States with scenery? Of course, absolutely. I got so I got some requests in the Discord. We do have a flight request in the Discord, and the reason why I haven't performed any of those flights because I'm flying my buddy in, a good friend of mine from Idaho, which we will be here this weekend, this Saturday. Good friend of mine, known this gentleman, let's see, since 2009. And I'm flying him out here, and he's going to be so kind when he get out here, and he's going to help me put in my memory, my M.2. So once that is in, I will be able to fly out of the country and download other flights. So I will definitely be flying over in Europe and other places around the world. But I just want to make sure anytime I get a flight request, if there's a scenery available on the market, I want to make sure that we get that scenery downloaded, and just so we give you guys the ultimate experience if we can. And also, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. If you want to become a virtual passenger, you can go ahead and do so by hitting that subscribe button and also clicking that notification bell. And just food for thought, guys, we reached our goal on the subs we wanted to hit. So we are offering 4 giveaways, and you guys can go into Discord and go ahead and be a part of those giveaways. But you have to be a member of the Discord, and you have to be subscribed to the channel and somewhat active in the community to qualify. So go ahead and check that out, guys, in Discord. We're giving away a few things. This is one of many things that will go on in the channel, as we want to give back to all of our viewers who support us. So that's our way of saying thank you. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out that in the Discord. Get in our Discord and head over to the Raffles channel, and just sorry guys, look at where I'm going here. Head over to the Raffles channel and you know, get your chance to potentially win one of 4 gift cards. There's always F12 or F11 for throttle. Yeah, probably is, but you know what, Fires, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping in, supporting the channel, man. The thing with that is that I want to be able to use the throttle. I mean, like, if you guys would ask me, like, what's my favorite piece in this sim, it's the fact that there's a real 737 throttle in here. Like, this throttle has been around the world and back, and it's a great tool to have, and this would be the only thing that would not work. And if you're talking about to start the engines, I don't know, man. I think I have to test that out. I'm trying to find a great scenery for P3D, trying to find airports that will piece together and make many flights. Unfortunately, James, I've never owned P3D. I'm the last person to ask. I'm always late to the scene here. Just gonna hold short here. We'll say ATC told us to hold short. Hi from Kaikuk. Goodness gracious, my apologies. I really butchered your name, but hello from Brazil. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping in, supporting the channel. Thank you very much. And I do apologize. I'm terrible with names. My apology. All right. So we'll continue on here, and we'll follow Bravo around for our departure. And the airport elevation is 19 feet. My apologies. Go ahead and get 0 set in the pressurization panel there, which it is. And, oops. What do I do here? I turned the wrong way here. I think I went the wrong way. So let me blow this up real quick. Somewhere I made a boo-boo, guys, wasn't paying attention. So yeah, we need to turn around. And this is not the proper way to do things, but we're gonna say nobody's seen this. And we're gonna get turned around here because we're headed the wrong way. Somewhere I wasn't paying attention. So clear left and clear right. So we're just going to make this turn and get back on track to where we need to be. Because your captain here, when he doesn't pay his attention, this is what happens. Never fails. So now we'll come back down here again, and I do apologize about that, guys. I don't know what I was doing, what I was looking at, but obviously it wasn't the right thing. But guess what? We're going to fix it. Yes, we're going to fix it. What runway are we using? We're using 4 right, James, 4 right. Where even are you? Are you next to the trees? I have no idea where I'm at, James. I really lost right now, but I think we got it. I think I'm supposed to go straight, and I don't know, for some reason, that taxiway up over there. And man, it looks amazing out there. The skies look amazing right now. Yeah, see, this is where we're supposed to go. I don't know what I was doing, guys. So when we came this way, we was actually supposed to continue straight, but this is what we're going to do. And this is weird, Microsoft. I can't even transition to that taxiway from here, but guess what? Who's going to stop us? See, right here, I should have continued straight. Instead, I bared to the right here, not paying attention right where I said I'd stop at an ATC. Totally took away from my attention from what it needs to be, and I do apologize. So now we're headed in the right direction to runway 4 right for our departure. So if you guys like what you see, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for me. Get the content out to others. And if you don't want to hit that like button to completely understand and you're just here just to see what's going on, we appreciate your support. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're having a wonderful day, as we are having the same. Get back on course here. Our passengers are probably like, is this guy okay up front? I don't think he's okay. So I got a question for you guys. I'm going to change the views here. Would you guys like this view for takeoff or this view? Not sure which view you guys like best. So our other view coming up. Know if it changed or if it didn't. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Let's try again. Let's try to change this view one more time. So we'll hold short right here at 4. And I don't know why it's not changing. Let's see. Maybe do I need to go live? Yes, I need to go live. That would help. So that's a takeoff view 1. So that's view number 4. You guys decide. This is one of my favorite takeoff view, but again, I'm not watching it. You guys are. Or this view. You guys decide in the chat for me. I'll give you guys a minute before we turn onto the lineup and wait onto the runway here. You guys decide. So again, we have view number 1, which is pretty much our everything view for today, or this view right here. Diamond Aviation, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having a good day. And then there's this view right here. This is actually my favorite view. It seems like it captures a bit more, but entirely up to you guys. So this is view number 4. And view number 1 is coming up. So you guys go ahead and just put number 1 or 4 in the chat, please. View number 1 has the multiple screens up, and view number 4 is just the captain side. So you guys decide. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds before we go ahead and line up to get out of here. James says 4, Atlas says 4. Another 15 seconds, and we're going 4. Looks like we're going 4. All right, guys, 4. This is what you guys voted on. My favorite view, Diamond Aviation agrees. Let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. So go ahead and ding the cabin. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. All righty. Let's get lined up here on the runway and depart. So, all right, we're not going to blind anybody from this direction, so we'll go ahead and get them landing lights on. We'll go TARA on the transponder. We'll go ahead and get that position to strobe and steady. And we'll line up. Now this looks incredible. And we'll park and brake on. Get our rechecks on. Just one final check here. Excellent. Wing light can go on. Don't know why we got that. I don't know why that came up. I could restart ProSim, but I don't know if I have to program this, the FMC. I got an error up there, and I'm not sure what's going on here. We're going to take off without it, guys. Auto throttle on. And we go 40%. Oh, get rid of this. We didn't do our systems check. Nobody told me. We'll go 40% until stabilized. 40%. And we'll go toga. And I know I'm supposed to keep my hand on the yoke, but I got to steer with the tiller because the rudder pedal inputs in Microsoft are not very good. Take our power set. Check. V1, rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. .400, LNAV available. Into the suit. See you later, Boston. Go ahead and engage the autopilot. So we'll go VNAV and Command A and let the plane do its work. Since we're by ourselves today, no need to fly. I want to enjoy this breakout as well. Nice little overcast here. Must be a storm. Let's just monitor our systems here, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. So 4,000, bring in the retractables. Looks like we're coming out of the soup here, the first layer anyhow. Making our right turn here shortly. Just keep an eye on our flap speeds here. And we'll go back to view 4. Whoa, holy smokes. Oh my goodness. Flaps 1, speed check.
Flaps 2.
My. Whoa.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1, speed check. Wow. I don't believe what I'm looking at right now. And this is live weather, so wow. Sean says, wow. James says, cloud breakout looks good. My. I just want to jump out the aircraft and play in this. Flaps up, speed check 230.
Flaps up.
And go ahead and bump it up to 250. And approaching 10,000 shortly. All right, 10,000 feet. We're going to start getting some of these unnecessary lights off. Excellent. Head back over to the chat. This is quite the scene to see. Go ahead and get that up. Level change. See, we're cleared to 16,000. Low altitude flight here today. Get back on VNAV speed. After takeoff checklist, you are right. So, after takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, PATSS auto, landing gear up, no lights, flaps up, no lights. Altimeter is 3030, waiting for we won't hit our transition altitude. So recall, check. I don't know. We got that engine light, and that's because there's a reverser light's on back there. Not sure why, but it is on. So after takeoff checklist complete. And again, we're only cruising at flight level 160 today, so very short flight, only 55 minutes, and that looks yeah, pretty good right here. Do you find the default live weather has excessive lighting? I find the lighting very poor and unrealistic in this. I don't even like the night lighting, but I think everything is excess here. It's like overkill, right? That's my opinion, but who am I? Oh my God, I'm just gonna have to rewind this video and watch back to the takeoff. Like, that was amazing. So it looks like our altimeter in the New York area coming into LaGuardia is gonna be 3022, which is fine. We'll go ahead and take a look here at, just pull up some of the information since I'm alone here. I just want to take a look at my star into to New York here. Go ahead and close that. That's the SID. Want the star real quick. All right, pull that up here. Full screen. Oops, close that. And close that. Gave us what transition they gave us here? Option. Okay. Let's give our nav aid set here. Looks like our localizer is going to be 110.5, so we'll go ahead and get 110.5. That's one thing that worked in the pedestal here, is that the nav aids work, so that's a good thing. We're just waiting on them to get the VHF radios working, and we'll be pretty good to go. So 110.50 is set. All the radios here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the flight deck, we've reached our cruise altitude today at 16,000. You're free to move about the cabin here, and they should be serving some refreshments shortly. We don't have much on the cruise today, so we'll make the best of it. Again, guys, we should be touching down in Newark in whatever 55 minutes was from the time we departed. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. So we are good there. Looks like we are 312 nautical miles from the top of descent, so we got some time, but since we're by ourselves, I always like to go ahead and prepare. These decisions, it's going to be 305, so get that set right here. All right, 305 set. And let's help out the first officer since he's not here today. All right, 305 is set 2 times. And it looks like our final approach course is going to be 44 degrees. So we'll just chase the heading bug here and just come back to 277. Set that right there. Set. And 44 set 3 times. Airport elevation, New York is only 21 feet, so we'll leave the pressurization panel right where it's at. It should be good to go for our arrival. Just monitor some things up here. Just keep my eye out on that caution light that we have. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys tune in on Friday, as we will have a real-life airline pilot visiting the sim, who's currently flying in the U.S. and type-rated on multiple aircrafts. One most importantly is the 737. So we'll go ahead and get his feedback and pick his brains. And this is one of many that will be joining us. They're just waiting on my official call, but I want to get a couple of other visitors in the sim and just kind of mix it up. So expect a lot of airline pilots visiting the sim, and a lot of enthusiasts as well, and you know, CFI, CFIIs, PPLs, you know, corporate jet pilots, just pilots of all background in the big old fan base of the enthusiast world. So tune into the channel for that. Also, guys, make sure if you're not a virtual passenger, you want to be a virtual passenger, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you see, you can definitely hit that notification bell to keep up with the latest and greatest. And also get in our Discord, because this Friday we are having a giveaway. A giveaway because we hit what we wanted to hit as far as our goal on subs, and we'll work on our next milestone. And every milestone, every big milestone, we plan to give away something to show our appreciation to the support that we're getting from the community. So make sure you go ahead and get in that Discord, hit that subscribe button, lock in that notification bell, and become an official virtual passenger of Fly with Rookie. And you'll see the raffle channel, and just make sure you know, press your chances to win one of 4 giveaways this Friday. So make sure that's in. Discord will automatically announce the winners. You can only win one, so in the event that you win on more than one of those raffles, we will have to redo the raffle. But go ahead and take your chance. There are 4 giveaways in there that hopefully they can be beneficial to someone in the community. Heavy cloud coverage. Heavy cloud coverage today, which is fine by us. So today's in-flight meal. Yes, today's in-flight meal. So we're going to run with this view today. We're not going to run the everything view unless you guys want to see the other view. It's bubblegum. Why? Because the captain needs to have fresh breath at all times. So we have another flight, another leg. We'll turn around. We'll keep the aircraft in a turnaround state. Once we arrive in LaGuardia, we'll quickly let the passengers onboard the aircraft safely, do a very quick visual inspection, and we'll turn around and head back to Boston. And the same thing in Boston. We'll do another very quick turnaround as fast as we can. We'll leave the aircraft in a turnaround state. And once we get fuel in there and get our clearance, we'll be on our way, and we'll end our day back here on the East Coast here in Newark. Hopefully we get the 22 left approach. So that way, well, 22 left arrival, so we can get a view of the Hudson there. That would be nice to see the Hudson on in as we make our way over, come across New York City, come across Manhattan, and make our way into Jersey. Right over the port yard, I think it is, just below us, sitting at the base of 22 left. Can't remember. Maybe that's the Jersey Turnpike. It just turns right there, so hoping for that. You guys, the sounds you guys are probably hearing is the trim wheels. And the aircraft is a bit turbulent up here. So the aircraft is trimming itself, so that's that loud clunking sound, and I know it's probably annoying, but that's just the way it is. James can confirm in the Boeing if it's annoying or not, although he's a bus pilot. James, what do you fly? Is it the 350? That's really bothering me. I don't want to reset it until we touch down. Cruising along. It's a beautiful day up here, but just right below us it looks like it's not so beautiful. Sorry guys, just checking something here. Didn't mean to abandon the chat. Alright, we're back. Atlas says, I actually really like how the trim wheel sound gives the 737 cockpit a distinct sound. I agree, I like it. It's my favorite piece, but I can only imagine that not everybody agrees with that. I just love the cloud coverage of Microsoft. I mean, it's, wow. Looks really, really good. Zoom in here on our map here, kind of see where we're at. I'm using Navigraph maps, moving maps. You guys can probably see here. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. So we're using. So since we're at cruise, I'll go ahead and let my seat back so I'm not obstructing the view with my big head. Almost cussed and said big A head. So yes, I'll kind of lean back and relax here. Doesn't get the map light off because it does generate some heat. Very uncomfortable. We do have the air on. We do have AC in the sim here. We have, I think it's a 14,000 or 10,000 BTU air conditioner. So it's quite comfortable in here. Don't need the map light on or any other unnecessary lights generating any heat that's going to compete with the temperature, the ambient temperature inside the flight deck here. I can't wait to get another camera so that way I can give you guys the overhead shot like when Eagle Aviator was here and we utilized his GoPro. It gave us 2 additional shots because we were able to start the stream off with a shot looking at the overhead and the aft overhead. You guys can see how we come into the flight deck, and then we moved that camera over to look at the first officer side FMC, which really gave you guys you know, an opportunity to see the information we're plugging into the FMC with us. But that'll come in the coming, you know, I don't even want to say days, God. I don't want to buy another GoPro here within another week. But yeah, soon we'll get that extra GoPro and give you guys some more views. I got to go and edit my P3D stuff. James, absolutely, my friend. We appreciate you stopping in, supporting the channel. Thank you very much. You have a good day, and we'll catch you around on some streams later. Have a good one, James. Zoom out here. And as you guys can see, I set my rings in case we had any engine out failure or anything that happened. Good luck. Atlas says, good luck. We went ahead and set those rings there, so in the event that something happened, we could turn around and head back to the airport. That's what these little green indications. I'm not sure if that's showing very well up there, but that's what's there. So we kind of go out and then around. Not sure how much of that you guys can see, but we did try to extend this view in the lower right-hand corner. We tried to extend it the best that we could. The problem we ran into was that the arm that we had that would give you a full-on visual, it would hit the yoke. So when the yokes are going forward, they would end up hitting the camera. And then when we kind of raised it higher, it was now looking down from a top-down view, and it still didn't look good. So unfortunately, this is the best view that we can offer at the moment for that lower navigational display view. So do apologize in advance for that. We hope you guys do understand. we're hoping everything goes well today. Yeah, so sorry guys, just checking a bit of an email here. It showed up pretty well for me. Awesome. Glad you like the view. Glad it's working for you. You know, you guys' feedback is crucial to the success or downfall of some of these views. Without you guys, it just doesn't go good. Because we need to hear what works and what does not work. So again, we're going to chase that magenta line. And I know it's not as entertaining here on the flight deck when there's just one person, because all you get to hear is my boring voice. You don't have anybody here to question and hear about their day and communicate with, so we just got to try to wing it the best that we can. So it looks like we got a 23 knot headwind and a 10 knot crosswind coming from the right. So we're going to end up burning some fuel, that's for sure. I think my phone is going to die. Let's see, I got 80% charge on there, so what I'm going to do is hopefully we don't get too much feedback. Don't want to unplug the wrong thing here. Definitely don't want to unplug the camera. Get this over, get my cell phone back over here so I can charge it so it doesn't die. Because that would be very good. KR1ST0, welcome to the chat, welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming to support the channel. Are you using VATSIM? No, I'm not currently on VATSIM at the moment. We are by ourselves, so I'm not on VATSIM. Oh, the stream froze. That got really hot, guys. That's not good. So the computer's gonna shut down and we'll have to reboot. Looks like I have to start this whole flight over. Did both PCs freeze? Not sure. So unfortunately, I think this is gonna do it. It looks like our stream froze, so I guess we will catch you guys a little bit later. If you're in the Discord, you can follow along and I'll let you know when the next stream is gonna be, but it looks like the computers got too hot and just quit. But let me see if I can save us real quick. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. So it looks like the worst thing in the world that could happen happened. Looks like the stream crashed, so we got to get the aircraft set back up. And we will do that live and let you guys see the whole thing in action, so you kind of see behind the scenes how we get stuff started here. Sucks when that happens, but nothing I can do when it crashes. Only thing I can do is try to get us reloaded back in the aircraft as quickly as possible.
Flaps up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome all passengers on this service and advise that this flight is now boarding. Please have your boarding pass available to assist us with your entry on board the aircraft.
Okay, let's try again here. Alright, looks like we boot back up here. Should be good to go. Boot back up into the sim. And let's get a lot of this stuff off. Alright, we're starting over. Back at the gate. I have to do this whole flight over. All this planning really sucks. So you guys get to watch live. Sadly. Oh. get that off. Put that there. Just double check. And we'll do this as quickly as possible. Try to get set back up again. Let's try again. Yes, James, dang is the word, or another word would work as well, but yes, dang, it crashed. It really did. That sucks. But we try to get back into the sim really quick. Hopefully we can do so. Guess I don't know if I should discard the performance information. I don't think anything will change too much there, but it could. Don't really know. Do you think it would be possible to use just one PC for this, since I'm only making the captain side? Absolutely. So I'll tell you about my setup. The it depends what graphics card you got. So I'm running 2 PCs. So Flight Sim, all the inputs, the USB inputs, they all plug into, to the master computer. The only thing that's running on the client PC, the second PC, is all the MIP displays. So if you have enough inputs on your graphics card, HDMI inputs, and open up your motherboard, unlock it, then yes, it is possible. And of course that wouldn't work. I'm a bozo because I'm pressing K on the MIP PC, so that wouldn't work. So let's try this now. Good. Now we'll come here. So as you see right here in the top left-hand corner, that's my flight model. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's my flight model. And I select the legacy. So we got 4. So essentially, we're going to go Bravo 20. I'm going to try this again. So we'll let that load up. So yes, it is possible to run off of one PC, but understand that you will be limited some things. I currently have a a 1070 Ti, but I was planning on getting another one for the instrument screens. That is what I do. And then you got to also think, are you going to have CDUs? Because well, I guess it depends which CDUs you use. Mine's are HDMI. So I needed to run a second computer, which both of the CDUs or FMCs are plugged into the client PC. But it is doable with one PC. It just really, really depends how many screens you're going to have. I'm running 3 70-inch 4K Samsung televisions. So each one of those is utilizing an input on the HDMI on the graphics card. So for me, I needed a second PC because I also needed to run an additional 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 screens. So, but it's doable. As far as for performance, it's unknown, right? It's always a test. I don't have the fanciest hardware. These computers were built for my old sim, which at the time it was the best hardware you can get, but now it's dated, so I couldn't tell you. And I'm probably somewhere around the same hardware as you, running 2080 Ti with a i9 9900K. So not much performance difference between the 20 series cards and the 10 series cards. So I was just going to use one screen for the main 2 MIP screens, one for the middle and backup instruments, and one for the FMC and the TV that I have laying around for the outside views. So let's see. So you got use one screen for the main, 2 MIPS. Okay, so that's 2. So that's one screen for that. 1, 2. One for the middle. That's 2 instruments. 3. So 4. Yeah. So you got. I think you should have like 3 or 4 HDMI outs. If you have 3 or 4 HDMI outputs, then yeah, it should work. So we'll come over here, and we'll go ready. Ooh, I felt that in the seat. We are really close. 1 second. Let's go ahead and back us up real quick. We're just a tad bit close here. Let's back us up. I'm not gonna go through this, guys, like in its entirety. I'm just gonna rush through it, get the aircraft configured, and get the heck out of here. So I'll go back to this view and let you guys see that view. Make sure everything is off. I gotta run through this quickly. I'm gonna load this aircraft up very, very, very fast so we can get out of here. Sucks because we had such a nice departure. Now we gotta start all over. Not fun. Still feel like we're too high for a 737. Get down a little bit lower. Shouldn't be above the jetways. I know that for sure. So we'll go ahead and stop right here. And I'm just going to run through this, guys, really quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome all passengers on this service and advise that this flight is now boarding. Please have your boarding pass available to assist us with your entry on board the aircraft.
Alright, let's program this quickly. Again, I do apologize, guys. It's going to get this information in here. We are now, look at this. Now it wants to work with my IRS positions. This is so freaking weird, man. Like, I don't get it. Sometimes the FMC wants to work correctly, and it's saying I can go ahead and grab my information. This is, I don't get it. Let me go to failures here. Reset. So I'll go to next page and I'll grab my left GPS. And look, it took it already. See that? That's freaking weird. What a big waste of time. Anyhow, let me hurry up and program the FMC here. Get us out of here. See if I can get us out of here in about 7 minutes. Just gonna grab the weather here one more time. Crap. Well, I'll put the same airport we're going to in here. Just want the altimeter. So I'll come here, go to send brief. Get that pulled up. Alright, so that's up. I don't need to print that. Well, I'll go ahead and print it. Screw it. I'll redo everything here. Not a big deal. We got plenty of paper. Sorry, trees, but get this map light on so I can see what I'm doing right here as well. Can't see. These things come in really handy. You have no idea. So we're in Boston. We got 3029 on the altimeter. So just one shy of where we were at. Oops, a little too far, a little too far. And they're still loading fuel in the aircraft, so we're good to go there. So just try to be on par with that. Come on. I keep going too far. All right, 3029, set that side. Go here. Let's get in our performance calculations, because we have to. There's no way around that. We have to do that. No performance would not be a good thing for any of us. I think that was 63.6. So put that in there. Oops. Clap 5. Request that. VHF in progress. 57.1. Oops. Wrong place. Get the reserves. Cost index. Get that performance. Go ahead and print that. Next page. Just need my V speeds. 138. Not going to go over this, guys. Sorry, my attention is way. I want to get this aircraft programmed and out of here as soon as possible. Top climb 270 at 23. So then flight level 160, I do believe it was. Excellent. Execute that. Our ISO deviation for this trip was 16. Hopefully we get the same breakout as we did prior. 20. And our performance says that 31 degrees Celsius. Looks like we have a D-rate takeoff of 1, and we'll do a normal climb out. So we'll go V speeds. And our CG is going to be 22.9er. Flaps 5. Put these V speeds in again. Okay, and it looks like our trim is going to be 5.15. Get that set. All right, 5.15 is set. Get our departure and arrival. Was it 4 right? Pull this stuff back up here. That should still be accurate. So 4 right, yes. PATSS. Execute that. Get our arrival. ILS 4. Hawk 3. And let's take a look at this star real quick. Execute. So let's clean this up. Execute that. Good. Execute that. Excellent. Fix. Current fix Boston. Get this in here really quick. Again, I do apologize, guys. I'm not looking at the chat. I want to get us out of here. And let's go ahead and get our fix for LGA LaGuardia. Excellent. That in there. Go get our cruise wind, our decent winds in there. Go look at the forecast here. Go back to here. Let's get this winds in there. And again, guys, I apologize. Captain Campbell, howdy, howdy. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you dropping in. Support the channel. So let's go back here and get these winds in here. Dang it, I went too far. I'm in a rush. I want to get us airborne. Got a long day ahead of me. 231 and 26. Crap. It would be nice to know if I put the flight level. So we're almost done here. Just putting in our descent winds here. Get that in there. Go ahead and execute that. Legs look good. Flight director my side. Flight director first officer side. Let's go ahead and fire up the fuel. APU. Got fuel in there. We're going to get all these pumps on. We're okay. Get that started up. Excellent. That's on. That's on. Good, 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 good. Test the flaps. Good. Good. All right, back to the chat. BW RIP, man, is this cool? Can you be a pilot with an OWI? I don't know what that is, buddy. What is that? Okay. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good day, my friend. Hope the day is treating you well. Our day started off kind of good, but then it went kind of funny. Why is this stuck? There we go. Turn that off. And wait for the APU to come on the bus. And once it does, we can go ahead and proceed. That can go on. We're going to get the anti-collision light on just because we are going to. So it looks like we got APU on the bus. We'll verify up there that we have APU power. APU bleed can go on. We'll go ahead and try to turn 2 and then 1. We're not even going to call ground. We're going to go ahead and try to get this thing started. So start valve open, N2 on the rise, 10% in the box and climbing. Look for 25% N2, sorry. And there we go, we introduce fuel. Just double checking some things here. Hopefully we have 2 good starts really quick so we can get out of here. Here's our goal. We're running behind schedule. We'll pretend like we got clearance to start these engines at the gate. All right, low oil pressure light extinguisher. We're looking good right there. That is a beautiful thing. Excellent. So it looks like we're going to get a good start on engine 2. So we'll verify that, which we did. Engine start solenoid kick back to off position. We'll go ahead and turn 1. Turn in 1. So start valve open on engine 1. N2 on the rise. 10% in the box and climbing. We'll monitor up here. Make sure that we do get a second good start. If so, we can get out of here. Go ahead and introduce fuel now at 24% N2, just a tad bit early, but it's all right. Early, better early than late. We don't want a hot start. That wouldn't be fun. So 32%, 33, wait for that low oil pressure light to extinguish around 43% N2, and if it does, that means we'll have 2 quick good starts and we can get on our way. I'll just have to go outside to the nose of the aircraft and do one minor adjustment because I got some lights flashing in here and I don't know why. 45% look like it's not going to go. So we'll go ahead and recycle that, try that again, turning 1 now. Start valve open, N2 on the rise, 10% in the box, climbing. Go ahead and set 16,000 here. Go ahead and introduce fuel just a tad bit early. Utilize the 2 hands here so we can get the heck out of here. So fuel has been introduced. Waiting for the low oil pressure light to extinguish so I can run to the nose of the aircraft very quickly. Hopefully it works for us. I don't think it is. Nope, it's not. So we'll go ahead and try. Hopefully 3rd time is a charm. So turning 1 again. Start valve open. N2 on the rise. 10% in the box. Waiting for 25% N2. We'll go ahead and introduce fuel. Sound like a doggone robot, keep repeating this. So 23%, we'll go ahead and introduce fuel just a tad bit early. Wait for that low oil pressure light to extinguish. Hopefully it does. And we can get the heck out of here. Please do. If it does, I'm just going to drop the mic real quick, run outside to the nose of the aircraft and do what I have to do on my end. And it's not going to work. So try it again. All right. All right, turning 1, start valve open. N2 on the rise, 10% in the box. Back to the beginning. Again, we're waiting for 25% N1. We introduce fuel. So at 22, 23, 24, and we're going to introduce fuel now. Right at 25.2. Takes takes like 2 or 3 tenths of a second to really pull it. That travel is quite the distance. We got the aircraft programmed and configured quite fast, but looks like this doggone engine is just gonna really like play with me right now. Seems that the engine has been some trouble today. Yes, it has been. And be quite frank, it's been the trouble for the longest actually. It's just compatibility issues between Microsoft and ProSim software. It's not 100% compatible. That's because they both are very new to each other. I want this to go so we can just push back just a tiny bit. And we're just going to be really unrealistic. And I should have started us at the runway, but it's all right. And one is just not going to work today, is it? One has no interest in supporting us today. Listen, Engine 1, you need to turn, because guess what? We got watches, and watches are going to disappear. Dave, I hope you're feeling well. This is what happens when you insist on flying Boeing, LOL. That is so true. Luca, hello, guys, hello. How's it going? Hope it's going good for you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Dave, how you feeling, buddy? Hope you're feeling much better, and yes, you're right. This is what happens when you want to fly Boeing. Doggone thing. There it is. We got 2 good starts. Look like it. We'll just verify up here that we have 2 good starts, and we'll look for Jen on the bus. And we'll go ahead and push back, but I just got to run outside and make one minor adjustment to the sim. I just want to keep my hand here, just make sure that engine solenoid kicks back to the off position. We'll babysit that. And if in the event that it does, that means we are good to go. Are you alone? Yes, I am alone today. Eagle Aviator is at work. I am still on vacation. Been on vacation for the last 3 months. So I'll go back to work next week, or next month. All right, excellent. So we got 2 good starts. So I will be right back, guys. I just got to make one minor adjustment outside the sim. I'll run to the nose of the aircraft, and I'll be right back in a moment. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We are back, looking good. So we'll go ahead and push back. I had to go reset something on the sim, and I had to get some trusty dusty potato chips. Go ahead and squawk 3,000 here, and I'll initiate the pushback, and we can get out of here. And again, guys, I do apologize about the stream crashing. Man, one question, how do you control the pushback? So ProSim, why getting that? Go ahead and clear that. ProSim has the ability to, through the instructor station, which is currently loaded into the EFB, it allows me to control that. Let's see if I can show you guys what it looks like. So, let me see. Let me push this back here. Up, 1 second. There we go. Release the parking brake. So if I come here to service, sorry, this iPad, that bottom portion right there is how I control the pushback. So I can go nose left, nose right, straight back, and stop. So that's how I control the pushback, is through this right here. So it's still quite a beautiful day out here. I definitely like the look outside. The exterior looks good. As far as the cloud, you know, it's partly cloudy. I think that's pretty good. So I'm just going to prepare, 1 second, guys. There you go, nose to the right. I do believe that's where we need to go. Pull up my map here just to confirm. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, so get ready to stop that. Push back. Right there. And parking brake set. Alright. Oops. It's going. Generators on. Probe heat on. Isolation valve to auto. Get the packs on. Excellent. APU can go off, APU bleeds. Taxi lights can go on. Engine start switches to continuous. Auto brakes to RTO. And flaps 5 for departure, and dome light can go off. And we're pushing back. So we give those guys a final wave goodbye, and we apologize. We'll see them later. And no, we didn't return. We actually crashed. Welcome back, Orange County 737 Sam. Appreciate you coming back in. We crashed. The sim crashed, my friend. Yes, it did. Gonna head out. Good luck with the flight, and see you guys later. Awesome, Atlas. We'll catch you later. Have a good day. Catch you on the next one. All right, Flash 5. We'll go ahead and get out of here. No time to play around. So we'll try this again. For you guys that may still be around, that breakout from the clouds is absolutely amazing. We enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure the other guys enjoyed it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the same. We'll go ahead and try to taxi out to the runway. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful breaking out through the crowd. So looks like we're going to have that same departure. Very nice views. So we get on our way here. More takeoffs, more fun. Yeah, but not like that. That sucked. It sucked to have crashed, but at least I get to repeat that again, which is really great. So we'll hurry up and get up here. Disciple, good day all. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in, support the channel. Hope you're having a good day. Good day to you as well, my friend. And what just happened? Don't tell me the other PC just froze. Like, did it just freeze again? If it froze, that is it for the day. No, okay, it came back. I was, what the heck is going on? Okay, so I'm dropping USBs. When I went and plugged something out there, I was afraid this was going to happen. So 35, let me get these courses set real quick. So we are back. All right, 35 set 3 times. We won't do the same mistake we made last time. Last time we went to the right there and was looking at the water, but that's not what we're going to do. We're going to continue on, follow Niner around to Bravo, and continue Bravo to runway 4. Just want to cycle through these, again, go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to get you guys into takeoff view here. Change that view. I think this is the view that they picked last time. What graphic settings that you use for the sim? I think Orange County 737 sim knocked it down to 1080. I think that's correct. I think he knocked it down to 1080 for me, which I'm getting better performance. He set a lot of this stuff up for me, man. This guy's a genius. He interfaced the throttle quadrant that's in the sim, which is my favorite piece. The guy's legendary. So you could probably ask him a lot of questions if he's still around to chat, because he's done a lot of help for me. Really appreciate that guy. Really appreciate him. Also, if you guys seen in Discord, he got me a jump seat to add on to the sim. So that's I'm excited about that. Ordered it for me, brought it down to me and everything. Very nice guy, very brilliant guy. So appreciate you there, Orange County 737 sim. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. We're going to go ahead and take off, and just roll on out of here. So we're going to get these taxi lights on kind of early, get the landing lights on kind of early here. We're going to position to strobe and steady, going TARA on the transponder. And once we line up here, I don't think any aircraft is coming in to land, so we shouldn't blind them. This is going to be magnificent. Did he bring the parachute? I'm not sure. I hope so. I knew I forgot something. My goodness. Hopefully you guys don't need the parachute, but you never know, because you are flying with Rookie. Let that sink in for a little bit. Go ahead and turn on the retractables. Excellent. Get the wing light on. We'll set the parking brake. We'll go 40%. Once stable, we will go toga. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back to the chat in just a moment. Enjoy the takeoff. Get back on center line using the tiller here to steer. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Engine arms.
Check 2 times. V1, rotate. Positive rate. 400, LNAV available. Go get VDAV available. We'll go ahead and go autopilot through the soup here. It will monitor the system since we're by ourselves, and I want to enjoy this breakout as well with you guys. So I'll be back to the chat in a minute. Got to monitor our flaps up speed. Go max rate on the climb here, expedite our climb out of here. 4,000, bring in the retractables. No, Dave, it's good eye right there. Yep, the yokes are not linked. Yes, the yokes are not linked. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Orange County 737 Sim has real link yokes. And let me tell you something. They will wear your arms out. They are so heavy. Whoa. Look at that. Flaps 1, speed check.
Flaps 2. Flaps 1.
Speed check, flaps 1. Flaps up, speed check, flaps up.
Flaps up.
We'll go 250. All right, 10,000. Go ahead and clean up the aircraft here. Everything looking good. All right, we got back to the chat here. Dave says, interesting, the yokes are not linked. No, sir, they are not. They are not linked yokes. What it says here, must be the camera angle, never noticed it before. Yeah, I guess you never noticed it before, but yeah, Dave, nope. And sadly, they are not linked. I wish they were, but unfortunately, they're not. Maybe one day, definitely is in the upgrade in the future, is the transition over to link yokes. And Orange County 737 Sim says, we'll get there, absolutely. With his help, I can get anywhere. Sim is off limits, guys. I wish he would post more. So Orange County 737 Sim, you guys probably heard me say it before, he interfaced this OEM throttle quadrant, which came from a real 737. He's actually doing a couple for some of the members in the community of cockpit builders. But what's interesting about his setup is that mostly everything is from a real aircraft. I mean, I think just the MIP is the only thing that's that is purchased, you know, from a company that makes you know, simulation parts for us cockpit builders. But his overhead panels, I mean, his nav panels, his radio pedestal, even the pedestal boxes is real. He even has real oxygen mask. Real oxygen mask. Map lights are real. Circuit breaker walls real. Real seats. And when I say real, I mean came from a real 737 aircraft. The guy is a genius. Disciple says, amazing view above the clouds. I agree. That is like my favorite thing with Microsoft is above the clouds. Love it. Less than 1,000 to go. I forgot that call out, but it's okay. We just want to get back on track here, and hopefully we're good to go. So we're going to level off here at 16,000. Thanks for expediting our climb. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we'd like to let you know we reached our cruise altitude. The fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off, and you're free to move about the cabin. Soft drinks will be served here shortly, so just bear with the flight attendants. Yeah, so, all right, let's zoom out here. Dave, be right back. Gonna install the Cessna 170 Bravo. All right, Dave. Dave, make sure you get that video up, man. I personally actually enjoy your videos. I think you should continue posting them. So we'd love to see it in action, my friend, and I'm glad to see you are doing well. Yeah, guys, so if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you like what you see. And if you want to become a virtual passenger, go ahead and do so by hitting that subscribe button. And if you're going to go ahead and become a virtual passenger, make sure you go ahead and jump into our Discord. The reason why is because we are having a giveaway this Friday. And the eligibility requirements are that you must be a member of our Discord and also must be subscribed to the channel. and you'll see the information there in the raffle channel. Go ahead and try your luck with one of 4 chances to win a voucher. So make sure you guys get into the Discord. Also subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. If you don't want to do neither, we completely understand, and we definitely welcome your support, and thank you for being here with us today. Got a short flight over here to LaGuardia. We are behind schedule as our sim crashed. Dave said, not sure if I'll be making any more videos, truth be told. Don't have interest in making transitions and all that stuff. Okay, understandable. Respect your decision. Just wanted to let you know, Dave, that I personally did enjoy them. Whatever you decide to do, I am already locked in, subscribed, and notified. So once you do, I will definitely know about it. So trying this again and headed back over to LaGuardia. And hopefully everything goes smooth as we anticipate. Looks like our top of descent is coming up shortly, 145 nautical miles. So we're going to go ahead and prep the cabin for our arrival since we're by ourselves. Want to get that information implemented. So our final approach course is going to be 44 degrees, so we'll set that 2 times. First officer side and captain side, which is set. We'll go ahead and chase this flight director with 276 degrees. We'll chase the heading bug with that, which is set. We're going to reset our MCP altitude here since we've already reached cruise. We'll set it for 8,000, which is currently set. We'll go ahead to our ILS localizer here. It's going to be 110.50, so we'll get that set in the nav panel as this portion of the radio stack does work. So 110.50 is set on the first officer side, and we'll do the same thing on the captain side here where I'm sitting. So 110.50 is set 2 times. We're squawking 3,000. Looks like our airport elevation in New York is going to be 12 feet, so we've got to set the pressurization panel to 0. Missed approach, climb to 2,000, outbound to LaGuardia VOR, intercept the radio at 43 degrees to Greco, intercept the DME at 5.7 LaGuardia and hold, and continue climb out and hold to 2,000. So we know our missed approach altitude will be 2,000 feet. Look like we'll set 305 here on the barrel. And I'll catch up with you guys in the chat just 1 second. Just want to get the aircraft prepped for our arrival since we're alone again. 305 set. All right, 305 is set. Just making sure, just looking over this information here. Looks like our ATIS will be 125.95. Our New York approach will be 120.8. Tower 118.7. And ground 121.7. Looks like we are all set up and configured. Looks like we'll intercept the glide slope at 1,700 feet here at Dennis. Great. So, Sim Pilot, hey guys, hope you're feeling better, Dave. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sports Channel. Almost 100% of Sim Pilot. Thanks for asking. Hope you guys are doing well. Also, Sim Pilot 101. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Sim Pilot, welcome. Listen, thank you very much. I was watching another fellow member of the community, of the cockpit builder community, and I noticed that you gave me a shout out. I really appreciate that. Was very, very kind of you, sir. That was very kind of you. I read that comment, and I want to let you know, thank you for the support and the continued support throughout the community. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. So keep the progress page here. I just want to look at something on our arrival. Looks like they got us on a vector, and I didn't clear that. It froze again. It froze again. It is over, guys. It is just insanely hot, and the PCs can't handle it. So on that note, we will have to end the stream, and we will be back later today. If you're in the Discord, go ahead and follow up with us in the Discord just to see where we're at with our stream again. Yes, it crashed again. So what's going to happen is I'm going to stream later today. It'll probably be around maybe 1900 Zulu time when it cools off just a bit. So yeah, that sucks. So yeah, guys, just check out to the stream. Need a second AC for the PCs. Yes, I think so. I think you're right. I know you're right for a fact. I know you're right. Whoops, here's a link. So make sure you guys jump in the Discord there, and I will update that information later today. But this is the second time this sim has crashed on us, so I will resume this flight a little later on in the evening. I thank you guys for your support, for coming in and watching us through this disastrous moment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and Fly Rookie, I'll catch you guys later. I'm just going to go ahead and just get the aircraft set up, so that way I don't have to worry about this later. Good, just make sure everything is off. Alright guys, we will catch you guys later. Thank you for coming in. I do apologize. I just don't feel like setting this up all over again. I'm going to get frustrated, so no need to get frustrated in the stream. You guys have a good rest of your day. We are out of here.